Hello Libra, my name is Christy. I am the Twisted Elemental. Coming to you today to do a career and money focused read for June 2023. If you do come across this at a later date, there will be a message there for you. But what we're going to ask today, we're going to ask what your current financial situation is, an area of opportunity for you, the risks and rewards, what challenges you might face here, and what's the best way to move forward towards this opportunity for you. All right, let's get started. I am calling in spirit and all my sacred guides to help me discern true and accurate messages for all Libra placements today with regards to career and finances. I would like messages of the purest, highest white light of truth and for the greater good of all. Thank you so much. Libra, I just want to say real quick, these have not been warm, fuzzy readings. The ones so far have been calling people out for sure. I did one for myself personally, and I was called the F out for certain. So just know anything that's said is not something that hasn't been said to me. This is just about getting to the truth of what is holding us back financially. So if it doesn't resonate, do not take it. All right, one more. Oh, geez, I just dropped half the deck. That's never happened before. Let me give this one more shuffle here. Two more. Okay. Try this again, Libra. Having an issue. What is this card here? Got the Six of Cups as the overall energy here for this reading, which is about nostalgia and memories of the past. So this is about something in the past that is affecting, possibly emotionally affecting your finances currently. But let's get some more information here. Okay, got the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Hierophant in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse, and the World in reverse. So it's looking here and like what your current situation is here. It seems like I see that, Libra, you're assessing your current situation. The Seven of Pentacles is very much a card of, it can be divine timing. It can be things took a long time, but it's more so assessing where you're at. Like what you put in for work, like if you were a farmer, the seeds you planted versus the haul you got for what grew. So this is like this for any business. The work you put into something versus what you're getting out. You're assessing if the rewards were worth it. There's been a lot of, whatever this is, there has been a lot of work put into it. We have an area of opportunity here, and it's the Ace of Swords. So that is mental clarity or victory of sorts, right? Having new ideas is definitely a card of success, right? So whatever this opportunity is, it is good for you. We have the risk versus reward here. It's the Hierophant in reverse. This could be a lot of things. We definitely have to clarify this. But this is... The Hierophant in the upright is about conformity, right? Doing things by the book, things like, contracts and like, I want to say it gives me a sense of like corporations, a sense of conformity, someone else being in charge. This is unconventional thinking or unconventional, unorthodox way of doing things. So whether that's a risk or reward for you, could be vastly different. Some people want things like this could be a reward to do things unorthodox, like, right? But it could also, be a risk. So we'll clarify. We have this obstacle here. I've got the Two of Swords in reverse. This is This is like fear, indecision. So your obstacle here is you might be assessing stuff over here that you've been assessing for a while. You might need to be like needing to make a decision on whatever this opportunity is, not being indecisive. The best way to get there, we've got the World in reverse. This is like seeking personal closure. Like something in the upright, this is a whole new cycle, like something you've never experienced. This is like, unfinished business here. So the best way to move forward is to finish out the business you need to. Put to bed whatever's unfinished here so you can move forward. And in order to do that, you need to make a choice. This choice will be enlightened. The opportunity here is for mental clarity. But I definitely get the Six of Cups here, the soul searching in the past. You're assessing things right now. All right, let's find some more information here, Libra. What's this Seven Pentacles here in their current situation financially? This is also, you could have been saving towards something, Libra. I really see it like whatever this is, you put a lot of work into it. With the Magician in reverse. This could be like poor planning. And also be manipulation. If whatever this investment here was with somebody else, you could feel manipulated. But I want to say you're going back over, you're assessing where you're at, and you might feel like there's been some poor planning here. The Magician in the reverse is all about manifesting, right? It's about Mercury. So it's Gemini, Virgo energy. But it's all about manifesting what you want. In the reverse, you're not manifesting. There's illusion. So I want to say this assessing maybe is showing you, Libra, where your manifestation skills here are lacking. It has something to do with your planning. I've got the Tower in reverse. I want to say you were trying to be safe. You were trying to prevent something from collapsing. Maybe it was impossible because of this poor planning, and you're assessing what went wrong here. But the problem with the Tower in reverse is that trying to prevent a tower from falling is often, of no avail, because the towers fall because they have to. They have faulty foundations. They must come down in order for something stable to be built. So trying to fend off a tower is always going to be kind of a waste of energy. All right. And I think you're seeing this because we're assessing here. So you're assessing your efforts put in here. Maybe you're seeing that your efforts weren't what you thought they were. Maybe you thought that you were more prepared than you are here. What is this? What's this Magician in reverse here? Ooh, the Ace of Wands in reverse. There's been delays for certain, whatever this is. That's why you're assessing. Maybe poor planning. There's been delays. Maybe even lack of passion for what you're doing here. You're not feeling it. Like the current situation is you're looking over where you're at and you're not feeling it. You're not liking where you're at. There's no passion for where you are. And you might even be seeing that you have planned poorly, and like you're assessing how you got to where you are right now. And I want to say you're seeing the truth in some things because we have this opportunity for enlightenment here. Yeah, there's been missed opportunities because you weren't in it. These opportunities could have been coming from some other thing, but you were preoccupied in this situation. What's this Ace of Swords? What's this opportunity for the Libra here? I want to say, like, Libra, this is your energy here with this Ace of Swords, right? Like, you have a sharp mind here. This is even a new beginning. Like, if you're seeing, like, efforts were just uneven effort putting in here, like you're not feeling whatever this is or where what the outcome is here, there's a chance for a new beginning. I got the star. What's this? Like, yeah, with personal goals here. I want to say that there's some chance for a new beginning. It's with mental clarity. Like, you assessing this is going to bring you to some mental clarity about what it is you want to be doing. You need to come up with a plan. You're going to have, these is like what your personal goals are. I want to say this is you assessing what it's been like to work maybe for somebody else and you having new beginnings for yourself, for personal goals. They may be unconventional here, but you need to come up with a plan. I want to say, and that's the same thing here. We have your ultimate, your challenge here is making decisions, right? And there's a fear here about that, but you're going to have the mental clarity. I've got this, and there's a lot of fear here about it. With the star in reverse, this is like a lack of faith. This Ace of Swords is going to give you faith. This mental clarity is going to give you your faith here. But you're having a lack of faith, and I want to say it's because you're assessing what has been. And the lack of faith is that you're have this mindset that it's always going to turn out like this. Doesn't have to. This is about breaking a cycle, right? And another card flipped over here. Ooh, it was the Five of Cups that flipped over in the bottom here. This is whatever this has been, whatever setback this feels like, you are emotionally invested in this. It has caused you emotional despair. And why wouldn't it? Anything to do with your finances or what you do for work, whatever situation this is a huge part of your life. So it has caused you emotional despair, which has caused this lack of faith here. I have 2 cards of despair. So the chances to be enlightened here, to use your mental clarity through this assessment to overcome these issues here. What's this Hierophant in reverse here for the risk reward? This looks like a reward for me, doing things, you know, out of the box, unconventional, like your thing, doing your thing, what works for you. Like, this gets me, like, I always, if this is about a business thing, the Hierophant, like, makes me think of, like, working for the man, right? Who wants to keep working for the man? I have... So I have the Knight of Swords on the side here, and I'm seeing the message here. You are strong and full of energy, ready to take on the world. The Knight of Swords is ambitious. The Knight of Swords has stuff to say. Like, it's a fast action. It's somebody who takes fast action in an unconventional way here. You are strong and full of energy, ready to take on the world, Libra. Again, this is more Libra energy with this Knight of Swords here. You might have something to say about doing things in a new way, something that is unconventional. Don't be impatient about it. This is the risk aspect. It's always good. Like, if you have something to say about doing things in a new way, that's a good thing. But don't rush it. Like, the Knight of Swords is a very rushed energy. And I've got Temperance in reverse, which talks of imbalance. So make sure this is a good thing. I think the reward aspect is coming up with a new way to do something. Just be fully secure in that before you... Don't rush it. Be balanced within yourself when you go forth. Make sure if this is what you want, this is who you are, and you have a new way to do things that are going to work better for you, do it. Just be really, have a plan first, right? Because we have making decisions and planning are the issue here for you, Libra. So don't rush into it. Make sure you know exactly what you're doing before you go forth and tell people, right? What else here? What's this risk reward? But the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Cups. So we have like this is possibly like, this Knight of Swords is on the fence. This is like you trying, because you still haven't made a decision, right? That's hard for you. That's your challenge. So it depends. This Knight of Swords on the side, it's like it could do something that's unconventional, but first you've got to get out of the past here. There's some nostalgia towards the past. You're looking back over here, assessing things. Maybe there's something about the past here that is important in this situation, but first you have to be in charge here. There's something about, you could have worked for somebody possibly that was very domineering, or you could have had a very domineering parent. This is like what this nostalgia is, just coming back to why you might want to do things unconventional. Like maybe conventionally what you've understood is that there's somebody who misuses their power. An Emperor in reverse is a tyrant. It's not a good energy. But I also have this being stuck in the past, like needing to walk away from things that are emotionally unfulfilling. And let's not get it twisted. Jobs do play on our emotions. Like what we do in this world is very emotional to us. We do it so much of our time that we should have emotion invested in it, right? But this is someone like being overcommitted. Did you, like, if you're looking back to the past here and you worked for someone who was a tyrant that you didn't seem like you could get out from under, who really had you out of balance, had you overcommitted, being reckless. This is weird. That's the Eight of Swords. That's like stuck in your mind over this. So all right, I just want to say this, Libra. If you have an opportunity to go work for somebody else and you're not making that decision because maybe you've worked for somebody else in the past and they were a tyrant, it could be that could be what the problem is with making the decision here. Spirit wants you to know that you learned your lessons in the past here. You can trust your judgment. It's not always going to be like that. But if this situation that you're assessing over here has to do with this person, you need to go on your own. That's not a healthy situation to be in. This is doing something unconventional, right? Continuing to do the 9 to 5 for somebody who treats you like crap is very conventional. It's what we're all taught to do. Being unconventional here, deciding to make the choice and do it, like, is where your reward is going to be here. Whatever that may be, Libra. All right, what's this Two of Swords? This challenge here. Two of Swords in reverse. Got Judgment in reverse. This is having a problem making a decision because of poor judgments in the past, I believe. And that's why we're assessing over here. And this is what's coming around. You're going to be enlightened about some of these judgments you made in the past. That's learning the lesson so you can trust yourself going forward here. Got the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You might have worked in situations where you dealt with some not great people. I mean, the Knight of Wands in reverse is someone who's impatient and unpredictable. The Queen of Cups in reverse is someone who's lacking in self-love. They're codependent, jealous. You could have jealous coworkers. You could have had people being the Queen of Cups in reverse can be very manipulative, especially emotionally. You might have had coworkers or people you worked with or under that were manipulative and unreliable, that helped instill some poor decision making on your part about these people, towards these people, even towards yourself, because of people maybe in your ear. Whatever this challenge is, it ultimately is about you having made poor decisions in the past with this Judgment and reverse. And that's the reason why you couldn't make a decision here. This assessing over here is designed for you to see this. That's what this opportunity of enlightenment is. Because it's a burden. It is a burden that needs to be dropped. This affects your financial future going forward. This is about getting out of a cycle you're in financially. What's this world in reverse? What's the best way to utilize this opportunity? How do they end this cycle? How do they get closure? By being emotionally available to it. Ten of Cups is like happily ever after, right? It's about being in harmony. I want to say, the Spirit's saying one of the ways you get harmony here is sometimes this is a fantasy, right? This is like what we dream about. It might be like to, be in love or this or that. But this also can work for what you do for a living, like the fantasy. Spirit wants you to dream a little bit and have some hope. We had a lot of hurt over here. A lot of, with the Star in reverse and the Five of Cups, like a lot of personal heartbreak, a lot of lack of faith, right? And I want to say, Spirit, like your mindset is everything, Libra. Like what we believe, what we think is what we call into our life. Spirit wants you to have some more hope about this situation. Your lack of passion for what's been done, especially if you had to work with some tyrant here or in busy bees and, whatever was going on. You need to be in a mind frame of what you want, not where you've been, right? I've got the Seven of Swords here. This is... I want to say it's about you sneaking away. And most of the time I would not recommend sneaking away, but being strategic in this situation. If you are dealing with an Emperor in reverse, right? Or even a Queen of Cups in reverse, or whatever you're dealing with, if this is about where you're working with other people, be strategic to end the cycle. You have to get out from underneath it. And if you have to sneak away to do that, then that's what you do. Because this is about what's best for you, not what's best for these people. Who cares what these people think? Yes, you might need a recommendation. Be sweet if you have to. The other thing here is if you've been lying to yourself about what you're getting out of this situation, ending this cycle is by you no longer doing that. About how much you're receiving, like this fantasy. If you've been telling yourself that this is great, like this is the dream job, it's not true. What is this? Oh, this is about, being strategic. Be strategic, get in your chariot, and drive your own life. This is the Emperor in the upright drives the chariot, right? Somebody who's in charge of their own life. This is very in charge and balanced Emperor, right? This is about movement forward. This is about victory again. We have the victory also over here with the Ace of Swords as your opportunity. How you get victory is by driving your own life forward, being in charge of your own life. Be in charge, drive your own life, be in a mindset of fantasizing about better. Like start thinking about what's better than what this is, right? And be in the mind frame to receive that. That's how you end this cycle here. This is a prison of the mind. So it's not a real prison. Every time you tell yourself you can't go out on your own, you can't do what you need to do, you can't do things unconventionally, that's not true. That is your ego telling you you can't do it. It's a self-made prison of the mind. You can change that. Libra, I am sending you so much light and love. If this was helpful, please go ahead and smash that thumbs button. It really does help the algorithm so I can continue putting out these content for you. Again, I'm sending you so much light and love. I want you to remember to stay blessed and to always, 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 always love yourself first, Libra. Thank you.